Hey Collective, welcome. What I'd like to do for you now is a 3-card spread. Recent past, current situation, and moving forward with a couple of clarifiers. And finally, an oracle card. So let's get started. Yeah, I think we can all agree we live in a time in which a lot of our impulses towards innocence or what actually makes us feel happy and content and we know is pure, maybe even naive, it seems like that's constantly being eroded by external conflict and static and shittiness. How we lose the child as we become an adult, and it's frowned upon to be a childish adult or to be naive or to have any of those qualities that we genuinely gravitate towards, which is why we love kids so much. We're told that's a symbol of strength and confidence, is to be less naive. There's also so much pressure, especially as women, to be the best version of ourselves at all times, to be the ultimate, intuitive, loving, compassionate, beautiful, flawless ideal. And yeah, it's just too much pressure at a certain point. I mean, 6 of Cups in the traditional tarot, it's a couple of kids. There's even that pressure to have children as a metric of success and achievement, at the very least, as an adult. And you can continue to see this as we move forward. there's unbelievable pressure and competition, and not just as women, for all the typical reasons, but in the workplace, in trying to balance the way the world is changing. I think it's too much. It's too much to ask. And I do think that we can go within ourselves, meditate, pray, consult mentors who have had experience before us on how to navigate. But I think ultimately the expectations are too great. The thing is, with the High Priestess, it's an incredibly powerful feminine energy. And all of this pressure, and all this conflict, and all this stress, and all this static and noise and bullshit is actually, I think, kind of keeping us down, keeping us submissive and less confident. I think the way to move forward is to see it for what it is, which is just competition, conflict, and kind of base motivation. We need to go beyond, and we need to go big. Go bigger with our picture of what our roles are in this world, in this future. Be confident that we are incredibly powerful creatures, and shed the noise. Ten of Wands is the end of the minor arcana before it starts over again. Five of Wands is right in the sticky middle. We know Seven of Swords is really duplicitous. All of those things fall away eventually, and you come back to ultimate truth. And I think that's the direction that we, as a collective, need to move into together to empower ourselves, to really see the way the world is going to change moving forward. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Clover. Flowers surrounded in clover leaf mean happiness surmounted over grief. Bits of luck and fortune await. You have the potential to make life great. So yeah, all of this static and anxiety, they're just chains binding us to, this earthly realm, which we do have to contend with. But ultimately, as women, and by women I mean the feminine energy. Men and women both have feminine and masculine energy within them. We have the power to see beyond and move the needle. Perhaps see the world heal. At least a little bit. Okay, well, that's where I'm going to leave it. What are your thoughts? Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope to see you again. Take care. Cheers.